Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second week of the PAC. We are here this week taking on Lux Ants, coach of the Liyue Harbor Glaze. What is the name? Liyue Harbor Glaze Lilligants. That is a mouthful of a name. But if you haven't seen Lux Ants, actually, we're both live streaming this battle. So if you haven't seen Lux Ants, they both stream and upload, so definitely go check them out. Link for their YouTube, at least, is in the description below. Link to their Twitch, unfortunately, I don't have right now. But if I find it before the next week, I will go give it to you guys in the description below as well. And you guys can go follow them there as well. As it stands, this is a horrifying matchup. Welcome to week 2. Last week, we managed to pick up a victory on a 1-0 victory with 1 HP off of a focus dash. So if last week is any indicator, this league is going to be crazy the entire time. And we've got Noivern, Sizz, that's, yeah. But no Suicune. Hold on. Hold on. I was like, this is everything I expected, but there's no Suicune there. There's no Suicune. Okay, hold on. Which is good, because as much as I'm like, ooh, there's no Suicune, I really prepped hard for Suicune. I also still didn't have an answer for Suicune, so it's not like that makes my matchup worse by any stretch of the imagination. I do like rocks here. I don't think there's anything that immediately threatens out my Steelix on turn 1. A flamethrower from something like the Noivern would suck, and as well as like a focus blast from the Thunderous could suck. Both of those could be covered potentially by the Kyurem, but I'd rather preserve the Kyurem a little bit. So I think I'm just going to lead with the Steelix here. If you do lead with the Thundy, I'm okay. I can just Rock Blast. I don't let you set up a sub. If you lead with the Noivern, then I might have to switch out into my Comfey, which is fairly specially defensive and should be able to handle the Noivern. There's no Suicune, though. What? What? Okay. Hold on. Noivern, how much are you doing with Fourth Flamethrower? It's a Marowak lead, okay. So we could just exchange rocks. You could go for like a Thick Club Earthquake. That's going to do a ton of damage if you go for an Earthquake here. I could just go Rotom, which shuts down the Earthquake and the Bone Meringue. Doesn't love taking a knockoff, but is pretty much full physically defensive and can take it. So I'm just going to go into Rotom here. If you set up rocks, you set up rocks. You don't switch out, it looks like. Just go straight for a Swords Dance. Holy smokes. Alright, we're just going to Hydro Pump, though. And pray we don't miss. My controller has low battery. Oh, that's not a good thing. I'll plug it in while I'm not using it. I have a plug like ready to go for it, so it's not a big deal. Just double checking that it actually is charging. I just switch Swords Dance and switch. But this is going to hurt something. Noivern? I mean, it'll resist, but find my leftovers. You're going to see those anyway soon. I missed. Nice. Nice. All right. I think I just Toxic, or do I just go Comfey here? I feel like you U-turn. But I don't think you U-turn into Scizor, so Toxic is free against everything else in your roster. So I'm just going to go for a Toxic here. Yeah, there's the U-turn. Swords Dance, possibly expecting rocks, maybe. I don't know. I mean, Swords Dance was just like a, I guess, a no drawback play. Scout out what my switch is without committing to anything on the, without committing to any attack. Ruby. That is Sizz. Wow! I'm getting red. Sort of. I'm sort of getting red. I mean, that was like not that. I don't know. What are you going to do to me? Do I just T-Bolt here? T-Bolt's, well, Marowak could come in on the T-Bolt. I could just Hydro Pump again. Noivern could come back in on that, but like, is that a problem? I would love big damage on the Scizor right now. I would love big damage on the Scizor right now. You're going to U-turn though, aren't you? We have speed. You didn't U-turn. What do you have for Rotom? Wow, that did nothing. You do U-turn. Okay, never mind. I just outspeed. Okay, we'll take that. Show that we are pretty physically defensive. I want to scout. How much? I felt like it didn't do very much. I don't think you're banded. Looks like max tech adamant, but no boosting item. Okay. A T-Bolt, right? You're gonna Swords Dance. Everything's gonna Swords Dance, but I just T-Bolt. Make sure I break the sub. Don't risk anything. I could Toxic, but I'd rather break, not the sub, the Disguise. I'd rather break the Disguise. Yeah, you just Swords Dance. But I still have Sturdy on Steelix, so... And I'm breaking the Disguise here, so both of those things are really nice. Oh, we got the Para! Alright, I'm gonna write Disguise broken. So I remember for later. We got the Para on the T-Bolt. You get rewarded. Get rewarded. Alright, honestly, I admit I kind of would have potentially rathered the Toxic on this. I don't really want to switch anything in right now, so I could just T-Bolt again. It's going to do another, like, 40%. But you could have Drain Punch. I could just Hydro, but T-Bolt seems safer, and we have the Para. Nah, if it was Glare, it would actually get a full Para here. There's the Drain Punch. Okay, but do we just Pain Split? You are Life Orb too, okay. Knowing that your Life Orb, Drain Punch at +2. Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak won't kill from this range. Drain Punch wouldn't kill if I go for a Pain Split. Hydro Pump won't kill no matter what from here. I'm just going to Pain Split. Stay out of range of Drain Punch here. That didn't do as much as I was hoping. You don't have a lot of HP investment. I'm still out of range of Drain Punch, though. Still out of range of Drain Punch. And now I get a lot more off this Pain Split, I think. Well, I don't think I do more than Hydro does. But do I want to lose? I guess I lose Rotom here. I could just T-Bolt for safe damage. You're going to Shadow Sneak, right? I could go Steelix. You're going to Shadow Sneak, right? But you could also get fully paralyzed. So I guess I T-Bolt, and Rotom goes down to the Shadow Sneak. But if you get fully paralyzed... whoever told you I have never had good RNG for hacks was talking about Gen 7 when that was absolutely true. But in Gen 8, it has been night and day. It has been 100% the opposite. Alright, so Mimikyu kills Rotom. Wash with Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak's a pain. But I don't want to swap into you. What am I doing? I could just go Steelix. I could... No, then you're going to take a Drain Punch. Nothing wants to come in on this right now. Do I kill you with Freeze Dry? It's a roll. It's a roll. And then I'll just die to any attack. Steelix is the only thing that can take a hit. And I can Roar it or Rocks. Or I can go into Comfey. I guess I have to go Steelix here. Which isn't my favorite situation to be in. How much does Rock Blast do? Use a lot of time there to think about that and not get a lot out of it. Rock Blast. It's not even killing from here. Drain Punch is doing not a ton to me. But I guess I just roar and hope you get fully paralyzed here. No full paras, but that's fine. Chople Berry. It's not what I wanted to use a Chople Berry on, but it'll do. And the disguise is broken, which means you'll have a harder time setting up Swords Dance later. So, all right, what are you gonna be pulled into? I don't think you're banded. Leftovers. Okay. I've eaten my Chople, so if you superpower, do you kill me? I've eaten my Chople. No, you don't kill me with superpower from this range. So we Fire Fang. You might U-turn. I probably should have set up rocks there. That actually probably was an oversight on my part, considering this is not an offensive Scizor. Or not necessarily not offensive, but not like banded. So I should have just set up rocks there. Although if Marowak comes in and I get a burn, we're in great shape. Does a bad player get rewarded? Does a bad... No, I just missed. I just straight up missed. Bad player does not get rewarded is what you're telling me. Do I make... I feel like I have to make this super aggressive play into Kyurem here. Because, well, no, I don't. I could just roar and not let you Swords Dance here. Now that you know I have it, though, I don't think you do Swords Dance. I think you just go straight for an attack. So I'm going to Stealth Rock here. Yeah. I think this kills. So Marowak kills Steelix with Earthquake. And I couldn't just go hard into Kyurem here, but now I'm going to go into it. So does Kyurem kill you with a Freeze Dry? I know you have to be Thick Club now because that killed. It wouldn't have killed if you weren't Thick Club. Does kill you with a Freeze Dry. I could also be that guy and go for the Sunny Day here to catch the Scizor on switch in. Since I don't think you stay in. Kind of want to do it. You know what? I'm behind the 8-ball already. Meh. Meh, let's go for it. Telegraphs a little bit of what I'm going to do, but I'm going to unplug this because it's way over there and it's definitely screwing me up a little bit. Just hope it doesn't die. So I'm going to click Weather Ball. You have to either... You can Bullet Punch and die, which is fine. That's Scizor gone, and that's a huge problem for the rest of my team. You can switch and take 100 base power Fire-type attack in Sun with anything. That's fine. Noivern is like the only thing that can kind of switch in on that, and it doesn't want to take a Freeze Dry if I do try to make a read here. You go for the Bullet Punch. We have a Babiri Berry. It does nothing. And this opens the door completely for Comfey. Like, this completely opens the door for Comfey. So, Kyurem kills Scizor with Weather Ball. It's what you call a lure. Now, Mimikyu is also paralyzed. So the only thing that can, like, reasonably switch in right now is the Noivern. Or the Necrozma can come in, if you really want it to. I feel like you're going to start setting up. Why do I feel like you're going to start setting up? In Sun? Weather Ball does 55 to 65% to an offensive Necrozma and Sun. I could just Dragon Tail, though. Meteor Beam is a threat, though. I could also just do the thing that I know I'm going to do against this and just go into Comfey. And hope you're not Swords Dance. Really hope you're not Swords Dance. Rock Polish. I should have just clicked Dragon Tail. I mean, I didn't set off your weakness policy or anything, so I can just Leech Seed here. But if you're Swords Dance, I'm in trouble. Do I lose? Not sure yet. But definitely in trouble. There's the Meteor Beam. I told y'all I should have just Dragon-tailed. I should have done it. Should have done it. I had it. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. That hurt. But leftovers. Leech Seed. Protect. And we're out of range of another one. Draining Kiss can also get me out of range of things as well. So we should be out of range of a +1 Photon Geyser at this point. Does max 121. And we're going to be at 134, so now we get to Calm Mind. He's going to outspeed, so it's going to hit hard. Not sure if this Calm Mind... Well, +1/+1. Protect again. You might Meteor Beam predicting the Protect here. So I could just straight Draining Kiss, which is going to be priority. But even if you Meteor Beam predicting the Protect, I still get the Leftovers chip, or the Leech Seed chip, and that's just extra damage to tack onto this thing that I need. So even if you try to catch me with it, I think the chip is still worthwhile. Switch is out. We did it. We did it, y'all. Now comes Marowak. I don't get out of range of EQ. I don't get out of range of EQ. I do still have Aerodactyl. An Arrow... I mean, I don't know how I kill this thing without Kyurem doing it. I guess I could Protect here, get extra leftovers, and scout what you want. No, you're gonna Swords Dance, aren't you? I think I just Draining Kiss and just let this thing go down. I need damage on the Marowak. There's the EQ. Marowak kills Comfey with Earthquake. If I wasn't out of range of a hit from the Necrozma, that wasn't coming back in anyway. But with Scizor down, I just click Freeze Dry. And with Necrozma, it's not. It's within range of 2 freeze dries now. I'm trying to... Chat's mad at me for letting Comfey go down, but I don't think Comfey could have done anything at this point. It was just going to be in range of getting 2 KO'd by everything, so I would have had to bring it in safely off of a sack and somehow get a Calm Mind up, which it can't do against anything on the roster. You should be in range of getting 2 KO'd by this, and you are. And you won't outspeed. Please. How much speed am I running? No, you shouldn't outspeed. Without the rock polish, you don't outspeed. Oh man. Okay. Chat. You are too much. You are too much. Necrozma's gonna go down here. So Kyurem kills Necrozma with Freeze Dry. And it has to be Noivern. I keep saying that, and it keeps not being Noivern. But I keep having no switch-ins to Noivern, so... Well, I had one before. I no longer have a switch-in to Noivern. Draco kills. Freeze Dry also kills. Thundurus could come in. You're paralyzed. But you're out of range of Freeze Dry right now. And you could just Drain Punch or Play Rough. Mostly Play Rough. You don't kill with Drain Punch. But I think this thing is... I can't decide if this thing is more important than Arrow. I think it is, because I legitimately, without setting up with Blaziken, can't kill the Marowak. And setting up with Blaziken is proving to be a challenge. Proving to be a challenge. It should be able to do it on the Mimikyu. It's a fairly bulky Blaziken. So Life Orb Play Rough is... Oh, full para. Okay. Do I set up a D-Dance here? Like a greedy McGreederson? Probably. I think I need to. Because I'm not killing with Rock Blast. Rock Blast, depending on how many hits I get, would kill here, but I'm going to be a greedy person, and I'm just going to go for a D-Dance. Switch out. Marowak comes in. So I'm at +1. Wish I had like Ice Fang, but I don't. How much am I doing to you with a Fire Fang's not killing? I could just Toxic. Knockoff's not killing me, so I could also just 2 Fire Fangs and kill you. Depending on how bulky you are. I'm gonna go for the Fire Fang. I'm gonna go for the Fire Fang here. Looks like that is a 2 KO. Stone Edge misses. Nope. You wouldn't miss one. Oh, it's a crit too. Wow. So Marowak kills Aerodactyl with Stone Edge. Okay, hold on. Does Blaziken kill you from here? Based on the roll that the... I think it does with a Fire Punch. I think it kills you with a Fire Punch. It might be a roll. And if it's a roll and I miss it, I lose. If I go into Kyurem, I also lose. Well, no. No, I don't lose if I go into Kyurem here. But if I don't set up with the... Like, this gets the speed boost, which it kind of needs to do. in order to succeed in this game. Whereas, wow, this is tough. I think it might be Scarf Noivern anyway. Are y'all saying I should have been Sash Aerodactyl again this week? Nobody told me to be Sash Aerodactyl this week again. Alright, we're going to take out the Marowak. And I think the thing here is, if I think I need you to get fully paralyzed. I think that's what it comes down to, is I need you to get fully paralyzed. I can't go into Blaziken hard here. Oh, that's not going to kill. Okay. Oh, but it puts me in range of... Okay, I need you to get fully paralyzed. I mean, that's what it comes down to. How much is Blaziken doing to you? If you Shadow Sneak here, you're in range of Fire Punch. But Scarf Noivern... No, Scarf Noivern doesn't kill you. But I don't kill it either. Nope. Sneak. Yep. Q kills Kyurem with Shadow Sneak. So Noivern resists both moves, but I can't set up on the Mimikyu here. I just have to go for a Fire Punch. Because I can't take a hit. I mean, I can take a hit. I can't take two. Okay. So Blaziken kills Mimikyu with Fire Punch. It is definitely Scarf. Find my weakness policy. But even if I Swords Dance here, I don't do more damage, right? Like, it's just a 2-hit KO anyway. I could Sunny Day to make your Hurricane miss. I don't take a Hurricane here. Do I take an Air Slash? If I take an Air Slash but not a Hurricane, I'm going for the Sunny Day in the hopes that you're not Scarfed. I do take an Air Slash but not a Hurricane. All right. Now you have a 50% accurate Hurricane. You're going to miss. You're going to miss your Hurricane. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to miss your Hurricane. It is an Air Slash. Should have SD'd. Should have SD'd. Okay, hold on. So many more calcs now. Alright, just miss your Air Slash here. If I had SD'd, do I kill? No, I don't even think I do. It's a roll if I had SD'd anyway. Alright, Para or miss your Air Slash. There's win cons here. There are outs here. I can paralyze. You can miss. That did nothing. You don't miss a move. I missed 2 moves. You don't miss a move. All right, well, unfortunately, we are going to fall here in week 2. Blaziken with Air Slash. And I think, let's see, what could I have done differently in this game? I think not clicking Dragon Tail on the Necrozma and therefore losing Comfey was a big deal. I think missing the first Hydro Pump with Rotom, even though it would have been into Noivern, would have chipped the Noivern down quite a bit, would have been really helpful. Missing the Fire Fang sucked. Again, may not have done a ton of damage, but just good damage everywhere is helpful. But what could I have done differently? I'm trying to like go through this battle in my head, and honestly, like, I think I sacked Rotom to Mimikyu too early. I could have easily just gone back into the Steelix and clicked Roar and not lost a Mon, just lost HP, which would have been ideal because Rotom still would have been alive, and Rotom was a nuisance. I think the big one was just not clicking Dragon Tail. I have it, it's right there, and I just didn't click it. But like everything else, I think I did fine. Scizor was already dead, so yeah, Dragon Tail was 100% the play. I don't think the Toxic read into the Scizor really mattered that much in the endgame. Losing Comfey was bad. But at the same time, it's like, if Comfey's so hurt that it can't take another hit, I guess the play... Well, because then I was worried about the Marowak going for an SD, which if it had done, I was just dead anyway. Like, I guess maybe Sash on the Aerodactyl would have been better than Babiri in this game because the Scizor died so early. I also think I just didn't have the right coverage. I needed some more ice coverage because the Marowak, Thundurus, and Noivern, like, all would not have appreciated it if I just had, like, Ice Fang on the Aerodactyl. If I had Ice Fang on the Aerodactyl, I think I won the game right there. Right? Because that would have killed the Marowak. Based on how much the Fire Fang did, it would have done twice as much. Would have killed the Thundurus, probably. Would have killed the Noivern. I was at +1. So, nah, because nothing. I hadn't taken any damage at that point. It Stone Edged me from full. Shadow Sneak was never going to kill me from Mimikyu right there. And Rock Blast would have killed that. So I think, honestly, all I needed was instead of Toxic, thanks a lot, Kyle, I just needed to have Ice Fang on the arrow. But that said, if I had done that, then I would have been completely left open to Suicune. So, it's like, that's how this match went. It's fine. We're 1-1 right now. I'm totally good with that. The goal isn't necessarily to finish first in the league, right? It's to make playoffs and then go from there. So as long as we're staying in a playoff position, we're good. Congratulations to my opponent. I hope you have a great season. Good luck for the rest of your battles. If you want to check out anyone else in the league, all the links are in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all back here next week as we continue on in this really tough league. I mean, these teams are hard. That's good. That's what I want. It's something I haven't done in a while. So thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.